We have a big episode today in the New York Giants franchise rebuild as we attempt to replace Saquon Barkley. After breaking his collarbone last episode, this offense will be put to the test. Barkley has played outstanding for us, coming off back-to-back 1,700-yard seasons, and he began the year with an even greater pace, running for over 100 yards in each of the first 3 games and scoring 5 touchdowns before leaving in our 44-0 win against Carolina. We have lost Saquon Barkley, but the big story of last episode actually came at the very end, with the sudden retirement of left tackle Teron Armstead. Now, this was the scenario that popped up last season where Armstead was considering retirement, and we ended up convincing him to stay. Because it popped up for a second time, I felt like it made the most sense to let him retire, which means we now have to replace our best running back and best offensive lineman right now. I could move Emmanuel Adkins to tackle and find a new right guard, but rather than change around 2 spots on the line, I want to change around 1 and see how that goes. Less variables to think about here as we go into our next game. So, Sergio Angulo is going to be replacing an elite left tackle. No easy task. Angulo has very good strength and he handles athletic pass rushers well, and Angulo is only 295 pounds, very light for a tackle, and he does end up struggling with power as a result, and we'll see if that leads to any sort of weaknesses. But back to the topic I led the video with, running back, the big conversation today. Without Saquon Barkley, we have Tavares Towns, second-year superstar dev out of Georgia. I haven't been all that impressed with what I've seen from him so far. I don't see the explosiveness with him, those first few steps. But he's only had 57 career carries. Ruben Knight, on the other hand, might not have superstar dev, but I do trust him, and both players will play today. I felt that Knight shows a bit more explosiveness, but we'll see with more touches today, more opportunity, which running back will separate. Right now I have Towns listed as the starting running back, and then Ruben Knight is the third down back, which is my favorite way in Madden to achieve more of a 50-50 split. And Towns isn't a very good pass catcher anyway, so we'll have Knight in that role. No way. Is Kyle Meyer really starting for the Vikings? Is that what's happening here? I had no idea, but I want to stop Dalvin Cook in this matchup and lean more on the passing game without Saquon Barkley. Are you kidding me? Are we going to see Kyle Meyer? No way, Angulo can't even play in this game. We're going to our third string left tackle then. No way. Dislocated shoulder. I didn't even check the defense there. I might have to even sign somebody for a spot start, honestly. Anybody on defense get hurt? Quincy Roche, that's 2 weeks. And Darrell Gordon. 2 weeks for a practice injury. I didn't know that could happen. So our 4th pass rusher, our new starting tackle, 4th corner, and starting running back are now all out. We're going to make a move with veteran left tackle Charles Leno Jr., former Chicago Bear, who just has solid plug-and-play ratings and no major weaknesses. That's what we need with these situations. Let's throw an upgrade Tavares Towns' way before we get into today's game. I'm going elusive, even though I think he's more of a power back, but I think without a little more explosiveness, he's not going to be an elite player or even an above average player. Maybe it's that agility. I don't know what it is, but there's something that just, he doesn't seem as explosive. Here are the Vikings quick before we begin today's action. They have brought over Marquise Hollywood Brown and Byron Jones. The quarterback is indeed Kyle Meyer, our former backup with the New York Giants. And check this out. We can see Remember the team not being here? Thankfully, it's been in the game for a couple of years again, so you can remember it's been 3 years with the Giants, where he didn't do anything. 5 career pass attempts, and now first-time starter with Minnesota. Former backup of Brian Petrovsky tries to end the winning streak for the New York Giants. It currently sits at 17 games. We get to receive the opening kickoff for a change here. We're on offense, trying to figure out this running back situation, as we'll throw it out to Tavares Towns, and he does make the catch. His catching rating is only a 67, I believe, but his route runnings are in the 40s. So you're scheming him open, he will not create separation. There's a first down run and some power from Tavares Towns. That may be the best run I've seen from him, period. Now, he did enter last episode late, and we certainly had the conservative ball carrying on, so he was just trying to cover up the ball, and that will make you a little bit slower and make it more difficult to break tackles. But that is a strong first carry. To the air again with Petrovsky. There's some pressure, and he's dumped for a loss by Bernard. Don't normally see Petrovsky just stand in and take the sack like that, but he has lost his scrambler archetype, and I really want to get it back. On 2nd and 18, Petrovsky again for Towns, and he gets hit hard at the 40. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and long. Probably got to involve somebody else on this play. Got to get to the Vikings. 37, and down goes Petrovsky again. Michael Pierce. Not a great opening drive for the Giants, as the Vikings will start at their 5. Dalvin Cook right side with a good start, 8 yards. I like these color rush uniforms for both the Vikings and the Giants. Kyle Meyer back to pass on 3rd and short. He wants to go deep. Singled up. It is broken up for Hollywood Brown. Great coverage by Bradbury, who did get beat deep last episode. So a 3 and out for Minnesota. We'll take over at the 44-yard line. Ruben Knight is in the game right now as we go spread out and run it. Knight to the right side, breaks initial contact, and is swarmed by the Vikings defense. There's so much going on today. We got a quarterback reunion replacing an all-pro caliber left tackle, replacing Saquon Barkley. And now Petrovsky airs this one out. It's caught. Will it count? No. Why? It looked cool. 3rd and 7, I guess. Considering challenging it, but we let it go. Petrovsky, short, caught by Ruben Knight. We can't get the ball to anybody other than a running back. The Vikings have already made things look a bit more difficult for Petrovsky than most teams have. But there's an open look, and it's Kadarius Toney still going, shoved out at the 11. A big catch and run for Kadarius Toney sets us up at the Viking 11. Petrovsky over the middle for Jawan Johnson. Towns the running back. Galloway the 3rd tight end. Straight ahead. No, nothing there. Offset eye. You gotta throw it here. And we will. Off play action. It is tipped at the line and incomplete. And the Vikings, outside of a couple plays, I think have done a really good job to start. We want them to run the ball with Dalvin Cook as little as possible. Cook left side, hit by Springs. Now, our running defense was so good last year, we could stop the run without the focus. I went with the focus today just because it's Cook, and Meyer is a low-rated quarterback. And now Golson appears to be shaken up on the play as the Vikings did get the first down. There have already been 3 players who have left the game due to injury. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Meyer under pressure, fires complete. It's a first down, Marquise Brown. From midfield, straight up the middle goes Dalvin Cook. He picks up 11, first down, Vikes. I also moved up the auto sub slider for running backs by 1. Wanted to see if that would impact the CPU at all, as Dalvin picks up a couple more. Let's see if he subs out here. No, that one made sense to me. Like 3 straight carries come off the field. But Cook gets it again, heads out to the left. Hit down again, Springs is there. He's not coming off the field. Minnesota very run heavy. But Meyer has to make a play here on 3rd and 3. And he's under pressure, and he's sacked by Dexter Lawrence. He had Irv Smith early in the pattern, but wasn't ready. Ball at the 20, Giants drive number 3. And we'll start this one. Petrovsky steps up, and down he goes. All around him, pressure. There's Pierce, Danielle Hunter, and a 3rd defender I'm not familiar with. That's already 3 sacks on Petrovsky. 2nd and 18, and you'd like to see him break a tackle like that. Looks like Kenny Young made the play. Tough 3rd down to be in here. Petrovsky will throw it out to Thomas, and we'll punt. A tough defensive football game here in the first quarter. Vikings good field position. Try to get Dalvin going, and he goes down. There's Jabril Peppers. 30 yards now for Cook. Trying to look around here. I think Golston is back in. Minor injury. And he is not making an impact here on the quick throw. That goes to the 44. Elijah Moore is an interesting pickup too. They have 3 unique players at receiver, and there is Justin Jefferson for a first down. But really good complementary skill sets with Jefferson, Hollywood, and Elijah Moore. 1st and 10 in Giants territory. Vikings trying to get on the scoreboard. Dalvin Cook up the left side. That'll go for 6. Actually, 8 yards on that one. Receivers got way too much room here, and they run it again. Cook up the middle. Dalvin inside through the arm tackle of Springs. It's a red zone trip for Minnesota. Even the best run defenses will eventually find their match. Almost always happens. And they keep feeding Dalvin. Springs, I think, is a pretty good tackler overall. Taking away the run game on 3rd and 7. Meyer fires, wants 6. It is incomplete, I think. Penalty marker down because Jefferson was out of bounds. And the Vikings missed a very makeable field goal. Where have I heard that before? So, just a 3-0 game. There hasn't been much going on in this one. We'll do a little super sim here. We've gone away from this for much of the recent seasons. But as we cross midfield, we'll jump back in. Putting together a strong start to the drive. Still 3-0 Giants. Petrovsky got it to Thomas. Towns gets the carry, and he's taken down at the 36-yard line. On 3rd and 1, do you give him another chance? Playing 8 yards off of Michael Thomas there, and we run it. Wow, he didn't get it there either. Offense stays in the game, 4th and 1. I formation behind Petrovsky. A 3rd straight run. There's a first down. Towns is loose inside the 15. Minnesota just missed one gap there, and Towns takes advantage for 23 yards. They stack the line here, hoping that they can cover every gap. And we end up with a nice hole here on the right side. Oh, the linebacker over pursued. That's the problem. I think Towns running into his own blocker threw off the timing of the linebacker there more than anything. Petrovsky on first down. Hits Thomas. He's got 6. Touchdown Giants. Waited a bit longer for that first touchdown than I had expected, but a 2-score lead has the Giants in a good spot. The Vikings couldn't do anything on their next drive, and that leaves us time to add more before the break. Going to our up-tempo stuff here, or our higher urgency plays. I've edited this part of the playbook so much. I love seeing it come together here. After 14 to Graham, got it to Tony. He outruns the safety and is out to the 26. 60 seconds to go. Caught by Tony. The same thing inside the 10. Goal to go Giants with 1 timeout remaining. Ruben Knight checks in. They will press the receivers on the outside. Petrovsky scans, sees nothing, and goes down. Parker got through Charles Leno. Please don't screw this up. We're 14 yards out. Just throw it into the end zone. Petrovsky can't take a sack. Fires into the end zone, and a penalty marker is down. I'm guessing Tony stepped out. Can't throw it shy of the end zone here. Roman Chamberlain checks in on third down. Petrovsky fires to the corner. It's broken up for Johnson. We actually played that well right there. Like, both of those targets, I'm happy with. Especially that one. That was pretty safe. 13-0 going into half. I think the offense has lost a lot of its juice. I mean, you lose Saquon Barkley, you don't just replace a player like him. But defense still looks great. What's Minnesota gonna do here? Kyle Meyer is just not giving them a whole lot. They're relying so much on Dalvin Cook, and he's been fine. But this looks like a lot of Vikings teams I have watched over the years as a fan. This team has always run the football well. And then the revolving door at quarterback. You're looking for just a little bit. Dalvin Cook first down, and Leonard Pope is shaken up on the play. Not Leonard Pope, Luke Pope. Leonard Pope played a few years ago. Hasn't played since 2012. Leonard Pope, tight end. 1st and 10, Kyle Meyer. He's going to fire deep. It falls short of the end zone, and it's intercepted by Jabril Peppers. You can't underthrow Hollywood Brown. Meyer did take a hit here, and maybe he didn't get everything behind this throw. But I think it was still probably going to be underthrown. And we'll take over at the 8-yard line. And we are already coming off a shutout. This is at least 6 quarters in a row right now. Petrovsky off the fake. He's got Johnson and running room to the 40. There's some serious speed in this offense. It's hilarious watching players unable to close the gap. Okay, Kenny Young's wearing 37. Before I thought it was a safety wearing 37 as Tony flew past him. On first down, there's some time. And eventually having to throw it away. Going empty, 3rd and 9. We go to this a lot. Petrovsky underneath, and there's a first down. Michael Thomas. That shallow cross, pretty much always open. So without Saquon Barkley, we've just naturally become more of a pass-heavy team. Somehow got it to Johnson, and no gain on the play. I think as this game goes on, though, we'll see more of the running game, just protecting the lead up by a couple scores. Nice run there for Tavares Towns, 9 rushes, 51 yards. Would just like to see him win against that first defender more often. 3rd and 4. Over the middle, and there's a catch. It's Rashawn Graham. Fake to Towns, and pressure off the edge. Sacked. Fans getting behind this Viking defense who have kept them in this game. Now a draw play, and a nice run to the right for Knight. Trying to get the Skol chant going here, and we call another draw. Ruben Knight slips through, gets 7. Dallas in a close one down low. They are 3-1 right now, trying to stay close behind us, and they're our next opponent. We also play them in like week 14. I do want this series to be more than just the Giants against the Cowboys, but we'll see. Down goes Dalvin Cook, and that was 3rd down. Simming our next drive, the Giants putting together a strong one, and they will take it down inside the 10 and into the 4th quarter. Let's check out the 3rd down play, see if we can get the touchdown here. You have Thomas in the zone, trying to go up 3 scores. And Petrovsky under pressure, gets it away, out of bounds. I mean, there had to have been a chance there on the right side. It's currently 19-0, and the Vikings are driving one of their best drives of the day so far. We're at the Giants 44. Kyle Meyer gets away from Golson to throw it away. Evading the sack there was one of his best plays of the day. Yeah, this team needs a new quarterback. This is rough. 2nd down, through the hands of Peppers. So lucky that wasn't a pick 6 the other way. 3rd and 10. Pressure off the edge, handled by Darisaw as Dalvin trying to make some magic here. He'll get 4. Your only hope here is to go for it and get 3 uncontested touchdowns here in the 4th quarter. Kyle Meyer back to pass. Loading up to fire to the end zone. And Jefferson's out of bounds. And Quandre Holt is shaken up on the play. Giants take over. It's time to run the football. Towns right side. Gets a block from Thomas, but the same player he blocked took him down. Towns on the carry. Covering up the football, has 1st down yardage. After we're done in this game, we'll take a look at how much XP he earns for this, like spot starts. How valuable are they to a player's development? Inside with Towns. Gain of 4. On 3rd and 4, fake to Towns. Petrovsky will fade away and fire deep to the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown by Michael Thomas. How does he come down with that football? Just heaving it up for him to make a play. Of course, now that bug happened and I can't check out the replay, but Tony had collided with him. It was an interesting looking play. We'll have to check that one out at the very end. But this is looking like it could be back-to-back shutouts for the Giants defense. 26-0. With Kyle Meyer, this team is not competitive. And I think we're seeing that we've made the right call when it comes to the backup quarterback position, because Meyer hasn't looked good at all. 5:48 to go in the ball game. Meyer dumps it for Irv Smith. I'm not even sure if Luke Cook is going to be good, but I think Meyer is showing here that he's a backup only. Do the Vikings break the shutout? I currently have starting defense in the game. I can't back out right now without dashboarding, getting back into Madden entirely. This is 3rd and 1 for Meyer. Pressure's in his face. He's taken down. It's Abdul Hairston who is in for Quandre Holt. And if he's not back in the game yet, that could be an injury that sidelines him for a little bit. 4th and 11. They motion out Dalvin Cook. And Meyer fires outside. What a grab! It's Elijah Moore. That was a great adjustment he made. Here's a good look at it here, I think, on this camera angle. Yeah, that's tremendous body control there at the sideline. I don't know how he did that. We know they won't kick a field goal, right? 3.5 minutes to go. Meyer open. There's Dalvin. Meyer on 1st down. Gets away from Lawrence. Has a second chance and gets sacked by him anyway. Gotta step up and make something happen there. 3rd and 22 for Meyer. Airs it out. Intercepted. He threw it right to Adoree Jackson. Yeah, Meyer looks like a backup quarterback. He's just kind of throwing it all over the place. And no surprise, he ends up with a big interception here. Like, I don't know what he saw on that play. Jackson's just sitting on the route. I will give them some credit for how they have definitely made it different compared to how great quarterbacks look versus average quarterbacks versus backups. There is much more of a difference, and that was a long time gripe. But now you can definitely see the gaps in skill level very apparent. And the Giants now 2 minutes away from ending this one. 3 runs and we're done, as Towns is wrapped up. Foot on the gas. We're throwing on 3rd and 8. Let's go. Petrovsky has time. That one is going to stop the clock. I'm saying we get a Bradbury interception before we hit triple zeros today. 26-0. Kyle Meyer, one last drive. Flushed backwards and sacked by Golson. Giants on their way to a 5-0 start. Oh, wow. Golson just got hurt on this little play here to Dalvin Cook. Yeah, these injuries do pop up a lot. They're not usually serious, but players are leaving quite often. 3rd and 13. Intercepted by James Bradbury. Come on, you had to know what was going to happen. You had to. And that's going to end this game. We read them like a book. That's why they didn't score. 26-0. And the last play is a good run for Tavares Towns. He'll close it out with 87 yards in his NFL starting debut. He's obviously still getting better as a player, too. Like, we're going to be patient. He's got superstar dev. Definitely not going to, give up on him early or anything. And here we have the quarterbacks reunited. Kyle Meyer. Probably going to be a backup again soon before too long. 3 picks on the day for Meyer, 2 touchdowns for Petrovsky, and he ends up with 322 yards. We missed our explosiveness out of the running game, and combined on 22 carries, we only had 2 broken tackles. We lost the long runs, we lost a lot of the yards after contact. Hopefully we start to see more as those players get upgrades. But hey, 100 yards all-purpose from scrimmage? Not too bad. That's over 10 points in fantasy. And back to the Michael Thomas touchdown. I like the call here to just throw it up. You got single coverage, enough hang time to where you got Kadarius Toney coming over, and he ends up almost knocking the football away from Thomas. Imagine that happening. Wouldn't be tilted or anything. We do have a couple injuries coming out of this game. Let's sim forward and see if they continue through the Cowboys week. Crisis and confidence prospect spotlight. A 3-2 Cowboys team. Okay. Well, here's the injury report. And wow, Golson broke his ribs on one of the last plays for the Vikings. Azeez Ojulari got hurt. I didn't even notice that. We are currently missing 3 edge rushers. That means Chandler Jones is going to get the start now, and we are going to be relying on him quite a bit. Now, it does seem like we're having maybe too much injuries here as we look around the league. I'm still not seeing anything that I think is outrageous. I mean, there are teams in the NFL. Think about the Ravens this year. And I mean, their injured reserve in real life is better than some teams are. Their injured reserve could have beaten the Jaguars. Unfortunately, these injuries are affecting a very specific area, and our pass rush is definitely going to take a hit without our top 2 edge rushers. So Chandler Jones is going to play, and this will also give more young players a chance. And ultimately, I think that helps make the game a lot more interesting. So Tyler Beltran could play, Dexter Whitaker, Frank Sermon, the rookie. I mean, we might as well get him out there. We know Beltran isn't much of a pass rusher. So who exactly is lacking the confidence right now? I'm guessing it's a receiver? Kadarius Toney wants to have a big game. And yeah, it's tough to get everybody involved in the offense. And when we're blowing a team out, we don't have to throw it as often. So we can't make any promises here. I don't know who's getting the football. Entertain me, you serious? I want to make plays which would help the team, and this is how I get treated. Whatever, coach. So this is not a good situation. Kadarius Toney very unhappy. His morale is taking a hit. It's only 24 right now, so it's affecting his release and his medium deep route running, spec catch. What has he done so far? He had 77 yards against the Vikings, 96 against the Panthers, and 2 touchdowns the week before. He scored in 4 or 5 games. I don't get the frustration at all. He's averaging close to his yards from last year, and he's on pace to shatter the touchdowns. Don't get this one. We'll upgrade Brian Petrovsky here quickly. Scrambler upgrade. And some solid rating upgrades there. Scrambler is back. Let's go. Here's an upgrade for Nick Gresham, taking him to a 70, and there's the speed upgrade I was wanting. Really happy with that. Now zone 69, man is 72. I wanted to get us a little more action today, and we are close to making it 18 straight wins. We're taking on the Dallas Cowboys right now. It's the 4th quarter, 24-22. We just missed a 60-yarder to give Dallas a short field, and they immediately get a 22-yard gain. Let's watch the rest of this one today. Dallas trying to pull off the upset with Dak Prescott sacked. And it's Lawrence combined with Holt. I haven't checked the stats yet in this one, so I'm not sure how things have gone for like the new edge rushers. But it's 2nd down and 16, caught by Cooper, and that's enough. First down. Here we go. Prescott on 1st down, all kinds of pressure, and he's sacked by Luke Pope. We've only been here for a few plays, but we've already seen most of the sacks today for the Giants defense. Zeke picks up 7, making this a 3rd and 9. A field goal does get the lead for Dallas by 1. Draw play to Zeke. It didn't work. Can't believe it. We haven't spent much time trailing in the 4th quarter in a while, that's for sure. We're down 1, 8 minutes left to go. Tavares Towns, fake, passes, out there goes Thomas, across the 50, Trayvon Diggs, can't catch him, but he's got teammates to bring down Thomas at the 19. Looks like he tried to jam him off the line, and Thomas picks up the big one, and it's a red zone trip. We'll run it with Tavares Towns, and he'll grind out 3. Been a quiet day for him, though. Ruben Knight's the running back on 2nd down. Petrovsky extends. Got it to Thomas. Diggs makes the tackle. Almost 400 yards passing for Petrovsky, but no passing touchdowns yet. 1st and goal. Petrovsky running. He missed. He had Graham. Oh, no. How'd Petrovsky get out of there? He's still moving, and it's incomplete. Oh, that was so cool. 3rd and goal, extra tight ends. We fake it, work left. Petrovsky's going to run it, needs a block, and doesn't get it. That whole sequence was ridiculous. That's about as much fun as you can have there having to settle for 3. It's only a 2-point lead. 6 minutes left to go. Both teams have worked their way up and down the field today. And Prescott's back to throw. He's trying to answer quick. Deep downfield. Cooper comes away with it. I haven't seen a Dory Jackson give up one like that in a long time. The big play answer for Dallas. Red zone trip Cowboys. Here's Prescott on 1st down. CeeDee Lamb lost the ball, and the Giants will take it. What a huge turnover. Frank Sermon recovered it. Who knocked it out? Did not see. It's usually Jabril Peppers. Oh, and it was again. That could be the play that saves the winning streak. 5 minutes left to go. The running back is Towns. He runs it inside for a gain of 7. Play fake to Towns. Petrovsky decides to leave the pocket. Good call across the 40. Inviting the contact, gain of 24. And now Micah Parsons leaving the field. That's a big loss for Dallas. 4.5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Another play action. Good pickup by Towns, and now Lawrence will pick up the sack. On 2nd and 13 to Thomas at the 50. Setting up 3rd down at the Dallas 46. 5 yards, and Petrovsky goes over 400 yards passing. Thomas to the right slot. Petrovsky has it out quick for Jawan Johnson. 400 yards passing today. Now might be a good time to run the ball on 1st down. But we're going to keep this in the air. Pass caught Johnson inside the 30. The clock is not on the Cowboys' side right now as Towns slips a tackle and Emmanuel Adkins is hurt on the play. That will force us to spend the timeout. Handoff Towns. And there's 4 more. Timeout Cowboys. Huge 3rd down here. Trying to give their offense a chance. Giants need 2. Petrovsky flush to his right. Turns the corner. Fires back across the middle. Touchdown, Michael Thomas! Unbelievable play! I'm glad he's got his scrambler back because that play's not possible without it. What a touchdown! This is a 9-point game, and that basically seals it. Unreal from Brian Petrovsky to Michael Thomas. Wow, Tolbert's been hurt too. Okay. You might talk me into 43 injury. Just 1 down. This play, man. Petrovsky leaving the pocket. I thought he was going to run it. But he's got the best peripheral vision in the NFL, and he's going to fire this one all the way across his body. This is unbelievable. And Michael Thomas not going down. That's got to be 6 right there. That's the only way. And there's one for where they keep the snapshots in the franchise menu. Hey, I'm glad I got that extra game into the video today. 34-25. Dallas needs 2 scores. Oh boy. That was not a fumble, are you sure? I would like to review that. Off the fake, Dak will extend. He fires a laser, and off the tip. Come on, man! What game are we playing here? Setting up a volleyball spike there. How is that not intercepted by Jabril Peppers? Dak is thrown for a ton of yards today. I mean, this is typical NFC East football, though. We have to remember. Caught inside the 15. This is just an average day in the NFC East. Touchdown, Amari Cooper. If we didn't get the touchdown, that's how quick it can work for Dallas. It's unreal. So they will kick the extra point, and then it all comes down to an onside kick. Do the Cowboys have one more chance? The onside kick try. Ooh, I think he kicked it to himself there. Rashawn Graham makes the play. This is over. Gotta back out here. I had the bug, but what a fantastic end to the episode. The Giants are still undefeated. The streak still continues. And there you see what makes Brian Petrovsky so special. That touchdown to Thomas. That is the ultimate play for us there. I don't think we win this game if we don't score a touchdown. Although he would have had a chance to answer if Dak did something special. But yeah, this team is so much fun to watch. Not sure Tony is going to be thrilled about 4 for 39 in a game where like 8 receivers had more than that. And yeah, injuries are continuing to add up here. I think that I might be willing to try a 43. Let's sim and see what the injury report looks like. Oh wow, tandem breakout next time. That'll be fun. Good Packers team here, 4-2. And here's the injury report. It's gotten smaller. Barkley, Ojulari, Golson. So a couple more players left, no major injuries. Yeah, I really want to let this injury thing play out a bit longer. It feels like a lot when we're watching, for sure. But I want injuries to actually play a part. I've been doing these series for over 10 years, and injuries have barely been relevant. Usually just isolated injuries that happen out of nowhere. Well, that is going to do it for this episode, everybody. It was a great time. Hope you had fun with it. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel. And I will see you all in the next episode here with the New York Giants. We'll see how long this streak can go. Have a great day, everybody.